last night must have been the worst night's sleep of the trip so far. Like 1:15, 1:20, the thunder and lightning just started, and even the thunder was shaking the car, which I've never had thunder like that before. It was unreal. The rain was just horrendous. It just carried on and carried on and carried on and carried on. It felt like the car was going to blow away, so God knows what it was like for anyone else parked in this car park in a van, because it was horrendous. But I just think that might be sunshine just coming through. I hope so, because I really want to go out and practice on this surfboard. But that rain and that thunder, worst night's sleep ever. And as soon as you dropped off, it started again, which was just... At one point, I actually sent a message to the others saying, I need to stretch. Saying that if my car isn't here, I've gone to find cover, because I really couldn't stay here, but I didn't want to move. But that sun out there, it's so bright, so it's definitely going to be a nice day, which is a bonus. Now let's see if we can do this. Oh yeah, look at that. Definitely gonna be a nice day. Seeing that sun up there makes me happy. Yes. Right, I'm gonna get up, scoff some breakfast, get my wetsuit on, and I'm gonna get in the water. Oh, camera. Well, I've just been for a little explore, and this place, it gets better and better. The only letdown today is the wind is not very nice. It's so powerful, like even walking along normally, it's a struggle. Now, yesterday we were out on the surfboards once again. I actually tried someone else's surfboard, which makes me want to get a different board because theirs was a lot more stable than mine. But that's for a different story anyway. But my point was going to be, was even when you get out the sea with your wetsuit on and you're in that wind, it's so cold. Now I'm just parked up on another beach. I'll probably put some pictures or a video somewhere in this clip. I just wanted to talk about the part for the car. It's an ignition coil, which is the long pencil coil that goes into the cylinder that the spark plugs at the bottom. I've got one of them coming out from the UK. That won't be here till Friday. Today is only Sunday, so I don't really want to travel far until that is here, which is a good thing, is because there's so much here that I haven't seen yet and explored. It's just I get itchy feet and I like to move around and see as many things as I can. That's a bit of a waste of fuel actually as well, so probably it's doing me a favour by it not being here. Yeah, the surfing, oh, I can't believe that I enjoy it so much. It's just something that I've seen people do, they look cool and awesome and all that. It's never something that I thought I would actually see myself doing. And yeah, now I just want to be back out. I want to be in the sea as often as I can. Today the waves are just unreal. Like, it's too big for me to go in. If I go in, I'm just going to get wiped out and it's going to be painful. I've got pains where I never thought I'd ever have pains before, so like in my groin, sort of like the side of my stomach, not where my abs would be, just like on the side of them. My shoulders, arms and chest, yeah, everything is aching a little bit more than what it probably should do. But I'll give that a couple more days and going out more and more, I think I'll get used to that. So injury wise, yeah, so far I've got a little graze on one hand and a nice little S on the other, which is nothing compared to Richard, because he must have stood on something that was, I don't know, something like a pencil. Like, it must have been something really ajar, maybe a piece of glass that was cut up, I don't know. He's taken a massive chunk of his foot out, and the blood that he left, literally neighbours that were parked with us, they followed the blood trail down to where the beach was, and they said it was constant all the way down, which I think is quite amusing, but at the same time it makes you realise that the seriousness sometimes if you do hurt yourself. Yeah, Richard, please take my apologies if you're watching this, with how much pressure I put onto your wound. It might have seemed a little bit excessive at the time, but trust me, you will forgive me for that, because it would still be weeping out now if I didn't do what I did. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow you'll be back on the mend. Other than that, I can't think of anything else. The car is a nightmare to sleep in at the minute. The nights are too hot when you go to bed, and then the thunderstorms and the rain happens, and then the car is absolutely freezing. Like, it is so cold. But nevertheless, I've got 2 covers and a sleeping bag, so I can do it. It's just, it's not nice waking up needing a pee in the middle of the night and everything being cold. That's not good, that. Yeah, that's basically all I want to say at the minute. There's so much more that's going on, but I should really be filming more of this. I know you guys want me to film more of this, and you've said it and said it and said it time and time again, and I am trying to get back in the habit of it. I mean, even now I'm doing a time lapse as we speak of some beautiful clouds coming across some apartment blocks and hotel blocks. I'm talking to you on the Olympus, and the GoPro is somewhere in here on charge. I really don't know. Yeah, catch you soon.